from Austin, Texas, and I grew up in Tuscola, Illinois, 38 minutes away. This is another new song. This will be on my next record. It's called River Swimmer. It should come out in the fall. It's called Ribbon Highway. Penny I'm Christy Hayes. These are the fights. We'll see y'all around.
Fireworks now, guys. Fireworks. Let's take it up a notch.
That song was about going to somewhere else, and this song is about going somewhere else. This one's called California. Gone out of California, see me awash in the sun and the sea. Never mind my mere misfortune, in the land of opportunity. All my fears will be forgotten, all my dreams will be redeemed. Once I get to California, eat the fruit right off the tree. Last night I dreamed of California, stars hanging low and bright in the sky, just like diamonds down from heaven. California, diamond mine. All my fears will be forgotten, all my dreams will be redeemed. Once I get to California, eat the fruit right off the tree. California, dream machine, igniting on and off screen. Carry me in your slipstream to your milk and honey. All my fears, may they be forgotten, all my dreams, may they be redeemed. Once I get to California, eat the fruit right off the tree. Once I get to California, eat the fruit right off the tree. Thanks, everybody.
It's time to get dry. Song is called It's what I was born to do, and it's called Born to Juice. I was born on a Saturday afternoon, and I knew I was gonna be a Saturday night pretty soon. I knew there was gonna be one thing I was born to do. It's just one thing. I love fucking juice. 'Cause we were born to juice. That's what we're gonna do. Give me winner, give me lose. I was 14 years old one afternoon. I was walking down the street. I saw everybody outside. Hey! You and me out of me, and we got to get together and juice. 'Cause we were born to juice. That's what we're gonna do. Give me winner, give me lose. I'm born to juice. I'm born to juice. I don't wanna get street one afternoon. I was 16 years old. I saw a buddy Jimmy coming down the other way. I said, you know, we gotta go, 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 da-da-da. Gotta be loose, 'cause we were born to lose. That's what we're gonna do, 'cause we wanna get loose. Let's go! Up on the toast! Up on the toast! I don't wanna get real loose!
All right. Shooting the shit. It's Friday night. We're in a really special place tonight.
We are
It's
here at the Rose Bowl.
it's Friday
Tavern.
night. We're at the Rose Bowl Tavern. And where the hell is everyone, Aaron?
I
Where is
don't know.
everybody?
Everybody's at home for the most
Everybody's
part.
at home where they should be.
Exactly right.
I feel really honored to be here tonight. We get kind of the run of the place. It's empty. We're sitting up on the stage. We got the lights on. Feel like a superstar. And we have a superstar with us tonight too, Aaron.
We do. We have a special guest tonight, Holly Curia.
Holly, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's so good to be here. Thank you for asking me to join in on Shooting the Shit.
Our special guest host tonight.
Very special guest host. So the Merry Travelers is Holly's project. You've probably seen them up here a number of times before. We started the show off to a little bit of a rough start. We had some technical difficulties, as you will have, and that's okay. We can forgive ourselves and we'll move on. And we're going to have some merriment with some Merry Travelers a little bit later. So when we had no apparent audio going out, we were playing some fantastic stuff from the Merry Travelers from, I don't even remember what year it would have been. Hog Shoot 2018, something like that.
2018 or 2019?
2019 could
I
have
think
been.
2019.
I think it was
Yes.
it the spring or was it the harvest?
Oh gosh. I think it was the harvest.
It must have been the harvest because I was there and I couldn't have made the spring.
Okay. Yes, it was.
It was the 2019 harvest.
2019 harvest. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Was
It
that
really
the cold
was.
one? No, that was the warm one. I think 2018 was the really cold one.
Well, all I know is that I hadn't met you yet.
You hadn't met me yet. That's true.
Yeah.
Really?
Indeed.
No, she had frequented the Opry many times, and I never noticed her. I was a taken man. I was in a relationship. I wasn't looking at other women.
Oh wow, respectable.
Right? I am a
Indeed.
respectable guy.
Shall we have a relationship segment at this time?
I don't think that this is really appropriate or probably entertaining for most people.
I think it's very entertaining.
It's probably pretty entertaining, but all right. I'm all flabbergasted here. I'm flustered. So,
Oh, don't be.
anyway, we're going to play some more music tonight.
But at first, we're going to do a tarot card reading.
Should we do one right away?
I
Right
think
off
we-
the bat?
we can
Might as
do
well.
one
We
right
burned some
away,
time.
But
Yeah,
also,
we're running
I
behind.
think that, in order to fulfill a promise we've made,
What promise is that?
we promised to call a special friend of ours that was a guest host before.
Should we? Oh,
We're doing
already?
it right
Okay.
now. And we're going to do...
Well, guest overload.
Hello.
I'm so entertained.
She is entertained. Okay. Are you not entertained?
Welcome, Michaela
Gladiator.
Kaufman.
Russell
Oh,
Crowe.
Michaela.
Michaela, how are you?
Hey, Holly.
Hi.
I'm so
Aw.
happy to hear you on the air tonight.
I'm so glad it's you on the other end of the phone.
This is so great. This is just, I did eat some mushrooms tonight, and I'm really feeling good right now.
I assume
man.
she means
My
on like
pleasure.
a Jets pizza is what we're talking.
Yeah, like
Oh my God,
sauteed
I will
mushrooms.
fuck that shit up all day long.
Some Jets pizza.
Honestly, ever since Primetime went out of business, Jed's Pizza is my go-to.
Jets is pretty.
Jets is great.
Jets is prime time these days. I mean, like, I don't think you can go wrong with Jets Pizza in this town. Like,
What
if you're,
flavor crust did you get?
we don't flavorize our crust. You just
Oh
go
no,
standard.
I get turbo.
Do you get turbo?
Yeah, every time.
Oh, I go standard. I don't think you need to sully the good name of
Brad, I've been getting
Jeffrey
turbo
Jets
crust every
and
time.
his.
It's
You've been
go
getting
big or
turbo
go
crust
home.
every time.
Jets Pizza.
So you don't know.
That's
but
probably
really,
why I get heartburn. I'm gonna guess that's why I have terrible acid reflux.
I could call them and ask them if they want to sponsor the hog shoot. Like, no problem. I'll be willing to do that for everybody.
They would be fucking heroes if, like, at the next hog shoot, like 30 Jets pizzas showed up at like 10 p.m. Like,
I could probably make that. I could make
Oh,
something
yeah.
happen. I firmly believe in my power of getting free pizza.
We
Jets
do-
pizza.
yeah.
we can be heroes if just for one day.
RBTV has just said that RIP Primetime Pizza, one topping, small, $5. Damn, and I think we gotta pay respect to Primetime. We can pour one out if you're listening. Pour one out for Primetime.
For
That
the
was a
record, I
choice pizza.
do have a lot of faith in a harvest hog shoot this year.
Oh my god. Oh my
I think we can do
god.
it. I think we might be able to do it.
I think that we need to start planning, and I think we need to just start having faith, because I think it is possible. But anyway, Michaela,
I hope so.
Well, you gotta
we have you
faith,
here
faith,
on
faith.
we have you here on the air, and we're going to give you a tarot card reading.
Give me a reading.
Okay, hold on. I got to get myself get my wits gathered about me. So we're gonna do the reading for Michaela tonight. So once again, let me just switch over to our deck here. We want to remind everybody that we don't know anything about tarot. We don't know how to read tarot, but we do have a tarot deck here and a green screen, and so we're gonna do our best. I'm gonna take my mic off stand here just so I can be a little more mobile. And so I've
Fake it till you make it. You don't tell people you don't know anything about tarot.
Michaela, that's where you're wrong. People,
You would have dog shit on your head, and Erin could tell you, "Oh my God, you look beautiful," and in her soothing voice, you would just believe it.
well, that could be true.
Hey, Michaela, do you have any questions for Holly of the Merry Travelers?
Oh my God, I have so many questions. First of all, Holly, how's your tiny little house doing?
Oh, it's warm and cozy and really beautiful. We're really happy with how it turned out, but it was
I
a
can't wait for you to have a
project.
tiny house, open house.
I
Is that a
know.
thing?
Oh yeah, we'll have a little soiree in the backyard as soon as it's
Safe
the
to
right
do
time
so.
for that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, that's great. And have you been recording any music or writing music during this, like, stall, this lull in the season at the Rose Bowl?
Yeah, a little bit. Been working on a few new songs and been working on some other pieces of writing too that are a bit longer. So
What are
yeah.
your new songs like? Is there a general theme through these songs or anything like that?
It's a good question. Maybe the theme is definitely, I'm realizing that I write most of my songs, or I'm most inspired to write songs after witnessing or being a part of hardships in friends' lives or other people's lives that I care
Absolutely.
about, or my own. So that's definitely a theme of kind of making sense of all that. And yeah, the most recent one that I wrote about was a mix about chasing this desire for something more always, when really what you have is kind of abundantly around you, and just that chase. So that'll be exciting to release sometime this year.
Wow.
Can't wait to hear it, and especially like coming from such a reflective place. I think that speaks to so many, just going through this time where we're forced to be reflective, and I can't wait to hear you belt it out again, dude. I so miss hearing you play.
Oh, thank you. I can't wait to be back on the stage singing my songs.
I know. I can't wait either, Holly. You're so missed, and yeah, I'm excited to hear some of your tunes played tonight.
All right, Mickey.
We
well,
might have to do that.
we are ready to
Okay.
give you your tarot
Yeah.
reading. Hopefully, you have your screen pulled up.
Okay, Mickey, I've already shuffled our cards, but I'm going to cut them for you, as is tradition. I'm going to do the honor. So I've cut the cards. The one that I pull off the top will be yours, and I'm going to just describe it while Aaron looks up in our
Indeed.
Book of Wisdom what
The
that might mean
internet.
for you. Ooh, I like this one. The Ace of Pentacles. It's a beautiful card. We see out of the sky descending from plumes of clouds a big godly hand, and it's cupped just underneath a big golden pentacle symbol. You know, it's got the star that we all learn how to draw in first grade. There are radiating lines around that hand. It seems really powerful. Below it, we see just kind of a garden scene. There's a little arched kind of topiary that seems to be branching from one side to the other, a little path receding to the distance where we can see some mountains. And so, I don't know, if I was to guess, I would think that this has a lot of good things to say about kind of you starting out maybe on a path in which you will be bestowed maybe some kind of like good gifts or things like that. I don't know, Aaron. What can you correct me if I'm wrong?
Your intuition was right on, because the Ace of Pentacles, like the other aces of the tarot, represents new beginnings, opportunities, and potential. And as a Pentacles card, these new beginnings correlate to the material world. Finances, wealth, career, physical health, and manifestation of goals. You may receive a new job offer, an unexpected sum of money, a new business, investment may come your way. You'll have a chance of occasion. The Ace of Pentacles heralds a sense of prosperity and abundance in the material and financial area. But it's not a free ride. As with all aces in the tarot deck, this card illuminates the possibility of a new endeavor, but does not guarantee its manifestation or success. That piece is up to you.
That's pretty good reading, right?
I know.
Yeah?
Second time I've gotten like a really powerful reading from you both. Like positive too. Not just like, wow. Absolutely. Well, I have all my drawing supplies here next to me. I was coloring in my coloring book listening to this. So I think I'm going to keep going back to that and chasing those dreams.
Chase those
And
dreams.
reaching those goals.
dreams.
Absolutely, and I think that this card shows a lot of promise.
Oh, good.
And it's
Well,
really
it's
just
up to me.
it's just up to you.
It's up to me. Absolutely. Ugh, beautiful. I do have one request, and then I'm just going to be tuning in to shoot the shit.
What's your
And
What's your
request?
request, Mickey?
I want to hear some Rebecca Songer because I
You
miss her
read
so much.
my
and
mind.
I love her music.
It is kind of
Absolutely.
ladies' night right now here on Shoot the Shit. I'm
Ladies'
accompanied by three lovely ladies.
Ba-da-ba.
All my guests.
Three? Who's
Yeah.
the third?
One,
Well, I guess-
two,
I
three.
guess there
You
are
kidding me?
three.
Yeah, there's three.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, one
You're
by
not
phone,
surrounded.
two at the table.
We love the ladies.
But what's one more, right? One more of our favorites, Rebecca Songer. We were just talking about Songer, and
We
we hope
were.
she's doing really
Absolutely.
well. She and Brian out there.
We do
you know,
miss her
hope to
very
see
much.
Oh,
miss them,
seriously.
and
Me too.
yeah, want to see them real soon. Okay. Well, so thanks for joining to talk with us, Mickey.
Yes,
we
of
do
course. I'll
appreciate
see
it.
you guys soon. Holly, be well. You all be well.
Thank
and
you.
send in all my love. Can't wait to dust off those boogie boots and get back to dancing.
Likewise.
All right.
Okay. See you
Mickey,
later.
bye-bye. All right, so you just heard Mickey. She has a show on Weft on Saturdays, I think from 6 to 8, so I think she just finished up,
And it's
right?
called Mix
It's called
Bag.
Mixed Bag, and so I would definitely tune into that if you're
Absolutely.
interested in hearing more from Mickey. So, as she requested, let's play a little Rebecca Songer. I'm not actually even sure the name of the song, because as I cull through like our Opry recordings, and I pull recordings from here and there, I don't always get the chance to ask somebody, hey, what was the name of that song? And so sometimes it's just a nice little secret for me that I just know the song very intimately, but without knowing its name. I can almost name it myself. So, but this is recorded.
What do you call this one then?
I don't know. I think I'm going to have to, you can always give it another listen, right? You can always give it another revision. I think there was another one that I call You Might As Well Be, and that's a good one. It's got a very catchy kind of melody to it. I don't think that's the real name of the song. You guys are forcing me. You really put me on the spot here. Listen, I
It's-
told
it's
you I
low
didn't know the name of the
stakes.
goddamn song.
It's low stakes.
All right, but listen,
A radio show, man. You put yourself.
I honestly think that there's something that I want to say here before we proceed further, and it's just that
Yeah.
sometimes you forget a person's name, and it doesn't
Oh.
mean you don't remember an interaction
Absolutely.
with that person. It means that you just forgot the word that denotes them.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean that you forgot them. So there's a song that sticks out to you that Rebecca wrote
Well, I remember,
and
yeah.
performed, and the name of it is less important than your memory of the song.
Well, sure. That's good. I'm sure I would take no offense if somebody came to me and said, "Oh, you know that song of yours that's about, you know, the pentagram on the kitchen floor. What's it called, big guy?" Yeah, tough guy. What
The
are you
only
gonna say?
reason
What are you
I
gonna
know
do?
the
What you
name of
gonna
that
do about
song
it?
is because I listened to it like 80 times, and you
Well,
probably
fair
saw
enough.
that because I recently heard on the radio.
All right, I'm gonna get myself out of trouble here.
You
I
can
do-
find out how many
I
times
do
somebody
know-
watched it
I
or
do-
listened to it.
You can if you get on the Bandcamp stats. By the way, folks, it's Bandcamp Friday. And so get on Bandcamp. If you have a local artist that you hear tonight, go to their Bandcamp and download it. We're going to be playing a little bit later from a brand new album dropped today by the Dry Look, the local punk outfit. So I definitely go and pick that up. I know that I did.
I would also like to suggest
Mm-hmm.
supporting VV Lightbody
Of course.
because any Bandcamp purchase.
Yeah. Anybody on Bandcamp you think people should download tonight, Holly?
I'll second Vivi because
Yeah, VV Lightbody.
we love her.
You both feature in a music video.
Exactly.
for Vivi.
Oh,
This is true.
yes.
I've seen
Fish
the video.
and Fives on
Mhm.
YouTube. Check it out.
Check it out. Let
Mm-hmm.
us know what you think.
Indeed.
Okay, well, let's toss to this song. We're going to get back into some music. This is a song by somebody who I do know the name of, which is Rebecca Songer and her band, the Rebecca Songer Band. We'll be back a little bit later shooting the shit. Hope to hear from you soon.
She was, if anybody's ever heard me at a show, you've heard me explain that. Thanks for the love. How's Frankie doing? Hi, Frankie. That's that little gal over there, who I think is the youngest in the crowd, is my niece. She's pretty sweet. Frankie Doodle. On an April day, the authorities found your abandoned car near the halfway tracks in the park where you used to board. The search party feared for their empty hands on the fool's errand. Maybe the hard truth is you'd rather stay unfound. If you're not dead, I think you should know you might as well be. Patience ran out on your misguided sense of tragedy. So you ought to go where nobody knows you. Search for life after life at the point of no return. So you ought to go your petite mort would be a little death. Keep the pain at bay, you ran off to discover yourself. Same time each year, her body remembers what the mind forgets. The ugly truth flushed down all along the psychotic grave. Are you free now? We thought you should know you might as well be. Patience ran out on your misguided sense of tragedy. So you ought to go where nobody knows you. Search for life after life at the point of no return. So you ought to go where nobody knows you. Search for life after life at the point of no return. Let the haunting commence.
I'm coming down. I settle down in the shadow of the lights. Get back up and move around. I'm laying down. I've been torn apart like a hole in my heart. Driving back from a shooting star. Where you are is what you are. But it's a galaxy of eternity. Electricity, security. Sad, I'm extremely numb. I think of my dad, but most of my mom. We don't cry anymore. House on a hill, it's lying still, it's being pushed by the wind.
Viceroy cherries like the sky. 3mm Quebecois tongue. That's what makes the accent dry. Here I sit at this table, sweating bullet in the glass, wondering how the hell I got here. Why the hell we didn't last? Leonard Cohen eating pizza. Brian Wilson takes his coffee black. The models in the cafe next door, well, you know they're still too young to act. In a flat league of justice, fighting against crime every goddamn day. I can take my mind off, just read this paper here. Jenna Pop Bronte. Hey! C'est la vie, baby. So spike your goddamn routine. Cut hard. You know, I traveled 800 miles for this, my dear. It was far from the start. Now I'm down by the river. Good Frank Lloyd and Gary. Things are going surprisingly great. 29:10 for 1 minute speech. It's medicine. God, this medicine tastes like shit.
Okay. Yeah, try it.
Dreamers and believers, they go westbound 309. They end up in Los Angeles, they lighten up the end of the line. Packing up, shacking up, heading for the Gold Coast, where everyone's believers and the dreamers, they achieve the most. Good luck, we're gonna fill our cup. Gonna chase it, try to make it, gonna give a fuck. We're gonna grind, gonna grind, gonna grind, gonna grind away. Gonna take our time, try to climb to the higher place. All aboard all the time. really is there waiting for you. And when we get there, baby, we gon' wash our cares away. It's really something like a loving with no judgment and nobody got no mind to pay. Alright. So till dawn we gonna watch a fire till it's gone. We turned on by the guitar, by the sad song. Am I awake, or am I dreaming? Later on we gonna turn it up and howl at the moon. We consume by the bar, hall ballroom. We pick it up and put it down, grooving to the new tune. 'Cause one day this place is gonna have a different energy. And one day this place is gonna be a memory. And someday was always coming that way to take me something. And when we get there, baby, we gon' wash our cares away. Yeah. It's really something like a loving with no judgment and nobody got no mind to pay. And when you make it, we'll lay in the blanket and watch the whole world end till the sun come up until we meet again. May God hold you in the palm of His hand. And when we get there, baby, we gon' wash our cares away. It's really something like a loving with no judgment 'cause nobody got no mind to pay. When you make it, we'll all dance naked with the fireflies and the band till the sun come up until we meet again. May God hold you in the palm of His hand. Yeah, when the sun come up until we meet again. May God hold you in the hold you in the palm of His hand. Two. Dear Charlie, I'm pregnant and I'm living on 4th Street, right above the old dirty bookstore off Euclid Avenue. And I quit taking dope and I quit drinking whiskey. And my old man, he plays the trombone and he works out at the track. And he tells me that he loves me, even though it ain't his baby. He tells me he's gonna raise him up like he would his own son. And he gave me a ring that was worn by his mother. And he takes me out dancing every Saturday night. Hey Charlie, I still think about you every time I pass that filling station. On account of all that grease you used to wear in your hair. And I still got your record, Little Anthony and the Imperials. When somebody stole my record player, man, how do you like that? Hey Charlie, I almost went crazy after Mario got busted. So I went back to Omaha to stay with my folks. But everybody that I used to know, they're either dead or in prison.
happy for the first time since the accident. And I wish I had all that money we used to spend on dope. I'd buy me a used car lot, and I wouldn't sell any of them. I'd drive a different car every day, depending on how I feel. Hey, Charlie, for Christ's sake, you gotta know the truth of it. I ain't got no husband, and he don't play the trombone. I need to borrow money to pay this lawyer Charlie. Hey, I'll be eligible for parole. I'll be eligible for parole. I'll be eligible for parole. Come Valentine's Day.
But now we are on mic. So we just avoided, like, what was it, like a bottle or a glass tap to the...
I simply set the microphone down and it made a loud bop.
The bop of the microphone.
The bop.
Folks, we just had like a really like groundbreaking first listen there. We heard 3 songs from the Big Daddy Pride and the East Side Five's upcoming album. Like, these were airdropped directly to my computer by Big Daddy Pride himself. We're going to have Big Daddy Pride. He's sitting right here next to me because he had to get close enough to airdrop him. So, hey, Dave, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh,
how's it going out there in Hog Shoot Land?
It's going great in Hog Shoot Land. Your song that you sent me, Hog Shoot, we listened to, featured that amazing boogie woogie analog piano.
Yeah. The piano that's just a few feet from you right here.
Just right here. So you recorded this album here at the Rose Bowl Tavern, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
What was that experience like?
It was
Dave?
a wonderful experience. We were able to move all our equipment in, and the guy, Matt Wenzel, who did our engineering, he was able to move his whole rig in, and he recorded it to a tape. So we had this fun experience of...
Now, tape, what is that?
See, I wish Matt was here to explain it. Yeah, it's tape.
Nobody knows anymore.
It's kind of like Scotch tape, but
cassette tape?
They run they run magnets over it, and it records sound.
Yeah.
Somehow that is only a little bit more flabbergasting to me than the idea that they can run a needle over vinyl or metal, I guess is what they do the initial, engraving on.
Evidently, it's very bad for the environment.
Let me... It is pretty bad for the environment. Yeah, vinyl records probably.
Yeah, very bad for the environment.
They sound so good.
They do sound great.
We just got our turntable set up at the house.
We did because my late father, in Polish you call it a schowek, which is like the part of your house next to your house that's like a storage unit. We found
you have one of those, don't you?
Kind of at my house, but at my dad's house we found an old record player that was never used before I was born.
It's a really nice old Philips record player. It's quality. We got a new needle for it. And we got a little mini amp for our stereo system so that we can
in this case, I'm going to advocate for doing things that might be bad for the environment.
Yeah. Well, you spent some money recently up at Exile, right?
Indeed.
You went and got some records. So I would highly recommend everybody get up to Exile and buy some records.
Yes, go to Exile. Oh my God.
I went to Exile and I just got maybe 6 or 7 records.
That's Exile on Main Street.
That is Exile on Main Street.
Our good friend Jeff Brandt and so many friends who have worked at Exile. But
I know.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Check
you
out
can get a shirt while you're there too.
You can get a shirt. You can get a video game.
A pair of pants.
You can get a bowler.
You can get a
hat,
brooch.
A vintage tracksuit.
Yeah.
Pair of boots.
Here's what I gotta say is I think that saving a record player and buying some used records actually saves the environment.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because in a way you're kind of repurposing
it's already
an object that has already
It's already the damage has been done.
The damage
You know
has
what?
been done.
People get records made, but it's not like records go into landfills. They just go to record stores and sit on shelves.
Yeah.
Right,
That's
and
true.
so what we got to do is we
Fair
got to
enough.
save record players.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you save the record player, then we can
Save the environment.
save the environment.
Yes.
And then we can produce more records. And one can only hope
Yeah.
that Dad Pride and that Holly Curia of the Merry Travelers produce records.
That get
purchased. Everybody would love. I don't know a musician in this town that wouldn't love to like have their music pressed on vinyl, but it's just so like expensive and complicated.
Yeah.
That I don't think anybody sees.
I want to hear Dad Pride on a record.
Oh, of
though.
course. Well, that's the thing.
Absolutely.
I was just saying about those recordings, Dave, that like it has that perfect lo-fi sound. It's like that would sound, I think, wonderful, especially because it's done analog to the tape initially. That if you could go then from the tape directly to like a vinyl master, like I think you get some definition. That
All
would
right,
be,
screw it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, let's open up we're gonna open a vinyl pressing plant.
Well,
here.
and you don't have to do a ton, but
Yeah,
I
that's
think
the
having
thing.
just doing 100.
You
or
do,
so.
yeah.
Take some payments in advance. There you go. We'll have a telethon. Can we have it here
Ooh,
at
I
Arby's?
love the idea of a telethon.
Because if
Yeah.
you're sure that you're going to get enough people to keep them in their catalog forever,
Yeah,
then
well,
you're good to go.
My concern.
What you don't
with
want
it-
to do is waste.
Yeah, I don't want to have like 50 of them sitting in a closet for the rest of my life.
Well, I'd buy one.
Right. I think you'd have. I mean, like I
I
think
think
you
I'd
have
buy
to.
one.
I could sell 10 of them for
I
sure,
think
but
you
you
have
have to
to
buy
buy-
100 or something.
You have to buy more than 100.
You
I'm
could
pretty
get
sure.
rid of 100.
I think you have to buy like 500.
I don't think I could get rid of 100. I
Yes,
don't think
you
I could get rid of.
could.
I don't think I could get rid of
Absolutely.
20.
So this
honestly.
is the sad state of
All right.
affairs. That we have 3 musicians curious if they could ever sell 500 or 100 records. It's like, I mean,
Here's
That's
the
discouraging.
here's the
I
deal.
think we
Guys.
could all do that.
Absolutely.
We could all
Could
do
you?
that. Oh yeah.
You guys got your heads in the sky. There's no way I can sell more
No.
than 20 of those. There's no way that it.
Wait, so
I
you,
know
you
for a
can
fact,
sell you
I
can sell
know-
20 to Exile.
I know for
Poor
Absolutely.
Jeff. How is he keeping the lights on there? I couldn't do that.
No,
to
I
him.
Oh no, because there's people like me that go in there and buy a bunch of records. In addition to that, you can have like a campaign online.
Exactly. Sell them on your
campaign
Instagram.
online. Yeah.
All right, I'll think
This
about
all
that, Dad.
depends on like a lively music industry
And
in
you're
which there
gonna-
are shows
right.
and audiences and
Of course, but
Of
you can
course.
also have a
That would
backstock
boost
of
sales.
even 20 to 30. If you didn't sell
What you
20
gonna-
to 30, you can keep them.
Don't you think that if I could somehow, you can make it so you can make a record that serves a different purpose, like you can put it on the wall or something, you know?
Right.
Or
I
you
do
can
have
turn it into
a
an
piece of
ashtray
art.
or
Will
something.
you-
I do
Yeah.
have a couple. I do have a couple
It's
of great.
ridiculous, but whatever.
I do have a couple of great local releases on vinyl. I've got Morgan O'Rien's "Tunnel of Love" and
I have-
"Hot Licks,"
I have
love
that,
that
as
one.
well.
and I also have the
You have that one, too?
Falbonauts.
I
That's
have
a great
that.
one.
I also have the Falbonauts "LSD" and "Heartbreak," which is very good.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
can I just say
What?
that I went into Exile the other day and I spent more money than maybe I should have, but
Mm-hmm.
Unlikely.
I saw unlikely, indeed.
Unlikely.
But I saw a record that was made by one of my best friends in Austin, Texas.
It's true.
Indeed, R.F. Shane
Mm-hmm.
Renfro, and my 2 good friends, Austin and Taylor Burge.
Okay.
And I just grabbed it because I was looking for Elliott Smith albums. And they didn't have any, and I was in the S section. And so R.F. Shannon was obviously in the S section, and I had
You
to grab
found it.
but
It
I
was cosmic,
could not
yeah.
even believe.
Why wouldn't they be in the R section, though? I'm sorry to interrupt.
I think
They-
they probably, because the
They were
last name.
classified like as though.
That's not a band
Shan-
name? That's a person?
No, it is a band name.
It's a band name, but
Bro,
they
it's
were
a band name. It should be in the R's.
I
true.
agree.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
true, Jeff. Come on.
Jeff,
All right,
come
Brant.
on.
You've been called out by Dave Pride. You got to shuffle that album
I had
into
to-
the R section.
I had to
Still.
think about
Brand.
that for well, maybe,
Well,
you know.
he
Well,
made-
we added some of R.F. Shannon's songs
And
too.
Jeff Brandt made the sale.
Yeah.
The bottom line.
So I had to
Bottom
buy it.
line.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
So
Let's play that song. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Let's listen to a local act first, their new release, The Dry Look, and then we're gonna play. I had to pull it up on Bandcamp because I don't have this downloaded yet. This is
didn't
brand
transfer
new.
the vinyl?
Aaron's giving me these puppy dog eye looks that like I have to play it next. Okay, Aaron, we're gonna play this next, but you guys have to talk while I find it. Okay? Talk amongst yourselves. I don't know what to say, Dave.
Anyway.
Like,
Give me
I'm-
a topic.
I'm super pleased with your album.
Thanks, man.
When can we expect
Hey,
it out?
Dave, can I
don't
ask
know.
you a question?
Sure.
What was a formative experience for you in terms of playing music?
Oh man.
Like
Oh,
when
such
you
a
when
good
you when you
question.
didn't like really know what you were doing.
You want to
But
know
you
how I
just,
learned how
like-
to play music?
Yeah.
I learned how to play music in a colonial fife and drum corps in Alton, Illinois. Did you
Oh
know that?
wow.
Yeah.
Colonial fife.
Colonial fife into like the Revolutionary War. I played one of those old rope tension sling drums.
Wow.
And
At
I
what
had the whole
age?
garb. I was like 10 or 11, and we'd go
Oh
around
my
to all the
God.
like this whole group would go and do parades in the summertime, and we would go into rendezvous, like where like and there's this whole subculture of people that like go to rendezvous and like just like they're like deadheads, and they go around all summer long going to rendezvous and like cooking popcorn and doing meth and dressing up like revolutionaries.
Rendezvous.
Yeah, they're called rendezvous.
Rendezvous.
Fucking
called-
cute name for
Rendezvous.
it. Doing meth and
Yeah, there was
They call it
drugs.
a
There was-
rendezvous.
I mean, I was 10, but I knew that something was going on because these people were just like all summer long, like carnies, going to these different
Jesus.
small towns, and they would like they would make kettle corn and shoot meth on the side, and that's how I learned how to
God.
play. Yeah, I learned a lot.
Dave.
I learned a lot of music that way. I learned how to play traditional grip. I never learned how to play the fife though. I found it
Yeah.
offensive to the ear.
Well, hey, can I ask Holly, how did you learn how to play music?
Well, when I was in high school, I took guitar lessons just 'cause I was curious, and then probably didn't think about it for like 10 years. I didn't pick up a guitar, and then started hanging out with all you Urbano weirdos, and and felt inspired, so decided to pick it up and just see what would happen. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then amazing encouragement from all the musicians in this town, just like lifting each other up all the time.
Well, you're
Which
one
is
of
so
the
rare.
most wonderful songwriters in addition to Dave.
No, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Both of you are just like it's an honor.
Two of my favorites, you know.
It's an honor to sit
And two
here.
of my favorite, not just songwriters, but people to like run into, you know?
Yeah.
You can always count on a good time with these two.
Aw.
Seriously, two of the best songwriters and musicians and singers,
Aw, thank
That's
in
you.
my
very sweet.
opinion.
Yeah.
I
Thank
think.
you.
I think
Yeah.
you're right. I think you're right. Well, we're honored to have you with us. Let's play some of that RF Shannon. I did manage to find it. Dave, when did you say we might expect your album to come out?
March
Ish. March-ish.
31st. Yeah, I don't
Okay,
know.
Fair enough. March 31st. Well, we'll
When I can figure out how to make vinyl,
All right.
they'll figure it out.
keep us posted. This is a song by Aaron's friends from Austin, Texas, RF Shannon, and it's on their album Rain on Dust, which you can find on Bandcamp. It is Bandcamp Friday. You might, if you
Indeed.
like this one, go buy the album. I guarantee you'll probably like the whole thing. We listened to this. Did we listen to this one on vinyl? Which one did we listen to?
No, it's
Okay.
not this.
You know how you can tell that a band's really good on Bandcamp is it has all the pictures underneath. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Oh,
Anybody
yeah,
that
no,
uses-
yeah. When you
So-
see like a wall of like
of
icons,
people's icons and pictures. This band has it's all the way filled up. You have to click
there's
on
more.
Click
Yeah,
on more.
if you get the more tag,
If you get a second more, then you,
You
know,
know
they're
you're
fucking huge.
golden.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
said 2 clicks, but that's huge.
okay, so we'll
Normally,
probably
you
get
just one.
copyright slapped for playing them, but that's you
No,
know,
we won't.
We just can't monetize this.
It's all good.
This,
We're not
which we're not
monetizing this.
monetizing anything anyway. You cannot
And
monetize
also,
this.
my
No,
friends
we're
know.
losing money.
We're losing
Yeah,
money,
we're
folks,
losing money on this.
which is why we're gonna have the
My friends
telethon.
also
soon.
Yeah,
know.
yeah. This is.
Well, it's all right. Okay. All right, you assholes.
Look at all those pictures, though. That's huge.
All right, it's a lot of pictures.
Cut it.
Aaron, this is a good band. You can tell.
They have
By the
it.
amount of pictures.
Dave, this is like almost like guess the jelly beans in the jar kind of thing. How many pictures do you
First,
think that they
if,
have?
I'll
do
real
the
quick,
math.
37. It looks like it's got 37 downloads.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, I'm off.
I don't understand what the pictures signify.
You go-
So that's
so-
I also don't know, Holly, so
107
Curious.
supporters.
Yeah.
It was way off.
Yeah, 107 supporters on Bandcamp. So you could be the 108th if you like this song that we're playing.
Yeah, go to Bandcamp and buy this record if you like it, guys.
Yeah. Here is R.F. Shannon. The album is called Rain on Dust, and the song is called Snake Oil. We'll be back very, very, very soon.
I never put school above rock and roll.
You said you're coming back to our hometown. I said to no, you won't see me around. You won't see me. Well, the sun is out. You won't see me till the sun is down. You won't see me while the sun shines. I'm not by the light.
sorry. Oh, this is gonna scoop my head. Oh.
If every part of you's performative, then each and every ounce of you's a cumulative. And who the hell would really want a piece of it? Conservative, comparative bullshit. Every action is demonstrative, so each and every fire is indicative. Keep the call to evolve past the primitive, competitive, dissociative bullshit. Spit it out, spit it out. Where'd you get that sweet mouth? Bet you only to believe you were born to say. Teeth. There's something rotten just beneath, just like these streets. Shit for veins just beneath the surface. Spit it up, spit it up. Where'd you get that sweet mouth? Bet you only to believe you were born to say. Sniffing out the gold, we're well-dressed pros, shoving shit up our nose and down our throats. Spit it up, spit it up. Where'd you get that sweet mouth? Bet you only to believe you were born to say.
your love for me will never be
Perfectly timed. That was the Falbonauts. What are those things with big black wings? A cover by of a Roger Miller song, and probably written by somebody else, if I'm guessing. Ew. Okay, we're back shooting the shit. We've got Holly with us again.
Hello.
Just to wrap up the night. I think this is going to be our last little segment. But Holly, you wanted to tell us about something? Is that right? You have a hobby or some kind of pastime?
My roommate, me and Charlie's roommate, recently got into a new hobby of macrame.
Macrame.
Are you guys familiar with macrame?
I'm only familiar.
I am, for sure.
I'm familiar in the sense in that, like, it belongs in the 70s, that it was a very popular thing.
Yeah, I think, like, anyone that was active in the 70s would probably get, like, a little excited about the topic of macrame. Like, you know, it's...
I see it as, like, in my mind, what I know of it, it's a craft.
Mm-hmm.
It is related to knitting or crochet, I think.
In a way.
It's very much about the art of, like, making knots.
The art of making knots.
K-N-O-T. Knots.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And making knots in, like, a pattern so that way you can craft. You would be amazed all the sorts of things you can do with
anyone
the
that went
craft
to
of
camp,
macrame.
You know.
Can you macrame an owl?
I think you could.
Definitely.
But you can macrame furniture and, like, things that you can hang a plant with, like, you know, a plant hanger.
Could you macrame a hammock?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I recently learned that we might be able to transform my Papasan chair frame if you macrame around the frame. Just create this seat. But anyway,
so what are you what are you macramaking?
I'm not macramaking anything, actually. It's our roommate. I'm more of a cheerleader in
okay. All right.
And witnessing. I'm kind of learning by osmosis, but he's been joking. So he made us last night a little shelf in the basement.
Hi, Ethan.
Hi, Ethan. That we can hang from the ceiling, and it's a shelf for all of our weed paraphernalia for our lounge because it takes up so much space on the table.
You have so much weed paraphernalia.
So we were like, we need a little shelf that hangs next to the table within arm's reach.
Nobody listening to this is going to believe this is true, that there are people who exist in this world who have so much weed paraphernalia that they're macrameing systems in which to organize it. Like, that sounds like it's something that was written.
Well, this is my life.
This is your life.
This is my life.
It's my life.
So,
it's now or never.
You know.
Hi, Sally and Bo.
I ain't going to live forever.
A session in the basement where just, you know, like, we need a little shelf that could hang from the ceiling. So Ethan was like, oh, I'm learning to macrame. I'll just make a shelf. And it worked out smashingly, but...
Well,
he's joking. He wants to start a business, and it's macrame. Yeah.
I
And
love
the
that.
tagline is "Get Naughty." So
Get naughty.
I told him I'd give a little shout out to that.
All
tonight.
right. Yes,
Well,
look out
yeah.
for that. If you if you also are an area marijuana enthusiast and have too much clutter in your life, you might contact Ethan, and he'll macrame you something very, very special.
Yes.
And Holly,
Yeah.
one more time. What is the name of the business?
Macrame.
Macrame.
Anyway, in the meantime,
Official sponsor.
Yes.
because we
Shoot the
have
shit.
Holly here,
Yeah?
I think we should do.
Should we do one last tarot reading for the night?
Indeed.
You think?
Yeah.
See what the week holds for Holly?
I would love that. Thank you.
That'd
I
be
think
wonderful,
that we
right?
need that.
I did shuffle the cards when we were playing some music, so we do have a pretty fresh deck, I hope. I do find that we have a pattern of pulling the same cards a lot, so I'm going to try and make sure that I cut the deck at, like, an unintuitive part, something that's not, like, sticking out, feels a little fresh. Okay, just impulsive, not thinking about it. Here we go. There we go. I think that was the best cut I've ever done. So, Holly,
I believe in you.
whatever is here, though, is your card.
Oh God, tarot always makes me nervous.
Doesn't it?
It does.
Well, the future that awaits us all is there's mystery here. There's
I do
uncertainty.
like it, but it always makes
Yeah.
me a little nervous.
You don't want to get a bad one.
Exactly. I don't want to get a bad
It's really as simple as that. You don't want to get a bad one. So let's hope this isn't a bad one. Okay. The Emperor. I think that's a pretty good one.
All right.
I like this card. It's really sharp looking. It's just in terms of like the art we're looking at it. It's got this really bold orange background. You don't see that a lot, I don't think, in the tarot deck. I don't see orange a lot. But we see a very like stern-looking emperor. He's seated on a throne. Looks to be made of like something solid and sturdy, stone. At the top corners of the throne, we see two ram's skulls, and at the arms where his hands are kind of resting are also more ram skulls. He seems to be holding a sword or a staff in his arm. Very stoic, unmoving, unflinching. Aaron, what does this mean?
Oh God, Erin's giving me some eyes, and I don't know.
I think she got a bad one.
Oh God.
No, you got a good one.
Okay.
But it's a good one, but it's also a bad one.
Fair.
And I think that you and I can both empathize about this because we both lost our fathers.
Okay.
This is the card that represents the father.
Okay.
It's the father, the ultimate father of the tarot deck. The Emperor represents the powerful leader who demands respect and authority, status, power, recognition. These are things that are essential to you, that you're most comfortable in the leadership role, where you can command and direct others. As a leader, you rule with a firm but fair hand. You have a clear vision of what you want to create, and you organize those around you to manifest your goal. You listen to the advice of others, but you prefer to have the final say. Conflict doesn't scare you at all, and you don't hesitate to use your power to protect those you care about. And in return, those people repay you constantly, religiously, and the loyalty and respect that you deserve comes to you. Claim your authority as a leader, an influencer, and don't let other people put you down.
Wow, that's powerful.
That's a good one. I think that's really good.
It's a lot to swallow.
Yeah, and I think that that's kind of heavy, but also relevant to us both.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for reading that, and I feel good about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Well, Holly, thanks for joining us. And hey, is this already done? Do you have a new home with a new macrame installment to go home to tonight?
Oh yes,
It's ready.
He whipped it up in a matter of hours.
We'll put
macrame. They produce very quickly.
Put those pictures up on the Instagram or something.
Okay.
We'd love to see.
If you put them up, then we will share them.
I'll tag
Hog
Hog Shoot. I'll do that later. I've been feeling like I do need to share it with the world. So thanks for encouraging me.
Is there anything that you would want to listen to? We're going to play one more song for the night, and then we're going to call it. So I mean, I hate to put you on the spot. This is always the case. I struggle to figure out like what's a good song to wrap up the night. I had one thought that kind of pertains to what we were talking about, and that's a song by Relevator, which I know Charlie plays in, and that song is called "Marijuana and Chocolate Cake."
Yeah,
and it's just a really groovy song, and I think it's a good vibe sing. No? Aaron says no. Okay. Okay.
No,
We played that one
yes.
last week, but... Oh, okay. Well, I have no other ideas, so...
Oh, man.
Well, you were asking Holly a question.
Are we shooting for a local group?
It doesn't have to be. Let's roll the dice.
Oh, gosh.
Let's go with anything that you like. We'll do anything under the sun.
Oh man, do you have any recordings from Hog Shoot of that year that Calliope Musicals played?
I sure do.
What if we go out with something
weird
really
with that?
wacky?
Let me see
All
here.
I was saying is that you were asking Holly for a recommendation.
No, you're right, and I should have listened. I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry.
Listening is
we're
important,
talking over
you know.
I was just trying to get
And
us,
I do love the band Relevator, and we did play a bunch of Relevator
We
last
do
week.
often play a lot.
That
of
is a
Relevator.
fantastic song.
We
truly.
have a 10-minute mix of Calliope Musicals from the Hog Shoot Opry.
Oh shit.
You want to hear what that was like? Do you want to be transported back in time?
I mean, that was a
This
good
was
time.
an event.
Let's do it.
Was an
How
event.
about this? Why don't we do the 10-minute Calliope Musicals, and then end the whole night with a song by Revelator.
That sounds great. It's a wonderful plan.
All right.
All
Sounds
right.
great.
Perfect.
Sounds
We'll
great.
see you folks
Well,
on the other
peace out,
side
everybody.
next
All
Friday.
right.
We'll
And
shoot
so, thank you so much to our guest host, Holly Curia
Thanks so much for inviting
of
me.
Merry Travelers.
This has been the best. Seriously, this was a joy.
It's been fun
What a
to sit
pleasure.
6 feet away from you and talk.
Oh, man. Thanks for inviting me so much.
True pleasure.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we will be back very, very soon next Friday. No,
Not
maybe
n-
not. We'll be
n-
doing
we
it
will
next
not.
Saturday because Aaron is not available. So next Saturday, shooting the shit.
We know something's in the air. Something's going on around here. Things are looking a little different. And no, God damn it,
I forgot. I'm really
Carrie, God damn it, this is gonna be the fucking ride of a lifetime. Buckle up, get your seatbelts all ready, and I just want to say, you came all the way from Austin, Texas.
Sure did.
You're ready to rock and roll. All right, without further ado, Calliope Musicals.
Thank you so much for having us, Hawk Shoot Opry. You're magical. I hope you don't hate our guts.
it golden clouds, kick golden clouds, kick golden clouds, kick golden clouds, clouds, clouds.
Thank you so much, Shoot. Don't be afraid. Oh yeah, sucking on chili dogs. You got the right idea. Come a little closer. Slipping through time, where the something meets the nothing, where no sunlight touches. Living here in an unnatural order, spotlight and undisturbed silence. Moving to a new dimension.
A natural thing is waking me up, letting me know it's okay to let go. A natural thing is waking me up, letting me know it's okay to let go.
A vision of light shows a silhouette of something strange ripping through time. A natural thing just disappearing into a secret place. Moving to a new dimension. Hello, I wish you were returning.
Cosmic poison arrow.
Racing all along my fever dream illuminate. I lost you at hello. I wish you were returning.
Sipping on a heartbreak.
Racing all along I am melting into space.
A natural thing is waking me up, letting me know it's okay to let go. A natural thing is waking me up, letting me know it's okay to let go. A natural thing is waking me up, letting me know it's okay to let go. A natural thing is waking me up,
Letting me know I loved you at hello. I wish you were returning.
cosmic poison arrow.
Racing all along my fever dreams illuminate. I loved you at hello. I wish you were returning.
Sipping on a heartbreak.
Racing all along I am melting into
it with a swing in your favorite room. Then 1 or 2 turn to 3 or 4 more, and you know pretty soon you'll be mopping the floor. You really punched your ticket. Punched your ticket. Well, you punched your ticket. Punched your ticket. Well, you punched your ticket, so you know you ain't getting away. But you know you've been drinking too long. Reach for your wallet, then you notice that something was wrong. You're all out of cash, so you dash for the door, but the big bad bouncer knocks you straight on the floor. You really punched your ticket. Punched your ticket. Really punched your ticket. Punched your ticket. Really punched your ticket, so you know you ain't getting away. Stumbling home and you're thinking maybe you're gonna quit. Fumble the keys so you try one, it just doesn't fit. Then your old lady comes, she starts to scream and a shout, and she chucks in your things and she kicks you right out. She really punched your ticket. Punched your ticket. Well, she punched your ticket. Punched your ticket. Well, she punched your ticket, so you know you ain't sleeping tonight. Well, you punched your ticket. Punched your ticket. Well, you punched your ticket. Punched your ticket. Well, you punched your ticket, so you know you ain't catching a train.
I suppose it's easy to spend a life.